name's Jacobson from Neue Black. Today I'm going to run through my top 5 tips for first time buyers. Tip number 1, pay lender's mortgage insurance. A lot of our clients come in and think that they want to avoid paying lender's mortgage insurance, but we at Neue Black like to see it as an opportunity cost. You can get into the market a lot earlier because you don't have to save up the full 20% deposit. You can tack lender's mortgage insurance onto your loan and pay it over 30 years, which means that you're paying today's prices instead of having to save up an extra 10% and pay tomorrow's prices. Tip number 2 is be aware of the incentives that are available for you. If you're buying an established property, you can save on stamp duty, and if you're buying a new property, you have the first homeowners grant, which you can take up. Stamp duty savings, you can save up to $31,000 if you're buying a property up to $600,000, and with the first homeowners grant, they will give you $10,000 towards your deposit. Tip number 3 is be aware of the hidden costs when buying a property. Often we have clients that come in that aren't aware that they have to pay solicitors' fees, that there are state revenue fees which you have to pay, and there's also bank and establishment fees which you will incur when buying a property. So please just be aware of that when you're saving for your deposit. Tip number 4 is do your property research. You want to ensure that you know the suburb that you're buying in, you know that your budget is realistic for that suburb and the property that you want to buy. It can be quite demoralising for people when they go to auctions and they keep missing the property. They might pull out of the market because they're just totally demoralised, and when you keep missing properties, it's a time wasting, and then the price of those properties keeps going up. There are buyers advocates out there which a lot of our clients use, and they do all the legwork, research. They can help you bid at auction. They can even take the property off the market before it even gets to auction, which can be quite a useful tool if you're looking to buy a property at the right price. Tip number 5 is get a pre-approval. So pre-approval is when you submit a purchase scenario to a lender. The lender will assess your borrowing capacity, your deposit, and also your ability to pay back the loan. If you're conditionally approved, it gives you the confidence and the ability to go and bid at auction. You're comfortable with the fact that if you buy a property that you can safely get the loan at the other end. And lastly, we have launched our First Home Buyers Pack, which will help you plan, find and buy your first property. It will give you access to a strategy session with one of our brokers who will run through what type of deposit you need, what your repayments are going to look like, and the lender options that are open to you. You'll have a consultancy session with a buyer's advocate who will take you through your expectations and let you know if they're realistic in terms of the suburb that you want to buy in and the type of property that you want to buy. And lastly, once you purchase the property, we'll get a solicitor to review the documents, make sure that you participate in an arm's length transaction and that everything is above board, and that will give you the confidence to get into the market and buy your first property. Thanks for tuning into this episode, guys. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comment section below. Like if you really enjoyed the video, share to anyone who you think the video will be really useful for, and if you want to see more of these types of videos, you can subscribe to our page. Thanks for watching.
We look forward to receiving your questions, and you can post your questions either on our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, or you can private message us on Facebook. Send through your questions and we look forward to answering them.